Namaskar. Welcome to the MOOCs course on Law of Banking, Insurance and Consumer Protection in India. This course, which is going to be offered for 10 weeks with 40 modules and 4 credits, is on one of the core subjects which are taught in the law curriculum at the graduation level. It is expected that the students of law, the professionals from the commerce and business management, the practicing lawyers, company secretaries, chartered accountants, and even the corporate executives, along with the other legal professionals, including the law teachers and law researchers, would be deriving benefit by attending this MOOCs program. As it is well known that in our daily life we cannot escape from either banking or insurance, and at all times we remain consumers, and the good old days practice of no demand and no supply is no more the good practice today. When it comes to the banking, it is understood that the crucial components of the Indian financial system and an effective banking system supports the growth of the economy of the country. The banks are used by number of stakeholders for variety of purposes, and they act as a conduit for money between depositors and borrowers. In today's altered global business climate, banks provide a wide range of value-added services to their customers in addition to the collection of deposits and advancement of loans. As the nation's central bank, the Reserve Bank of India fulfills a variety of functions, including the regulation, supervision and facilitation of the Indian banking system. This course, specially designed, covers the evolution of banking laws in India and its regulatory framework, which is updated, and also the latest legal and judicial developments. Incidentally, the relevant legislation like the Banking Regulation Act 1949, the Banking Regulation Amendment Act 2020, the Reserve Bank of India Act 1935 and other related laws are also explained at appropriate places. Now coming to insurance. The law of insurance has historical roots that go a long way. In fact, they go through many generations and distant sources. This course has briefly traced its history and progress. The course covers the overreaching ideas that form the basis of insurance law and aids in legal comprehension. Numerous insurance related judgments from English and Indian courts are discussed at appropriate places. The course aims to encapsulate, broadly speaking, the idea, the range, the beginning and evolution of insurance in the legislative frameworks with special emphasis on India. The Insurance Act of 1938, the Insurance Laws Amendment Act 2015, the IRDA Act 1999 and other laws governing insurance in India are also discussed. Now coming to the consumer protection. Now the consumers are exposed to the new types of unfair trade practices and also immoral corporate activities due to the creation of global supply chains, growth in international trade and rapid expansion of e-commerce. The Consumer Protection Act 2019, which came into force in July 2020, which replaces the previous Consumer Protection Act of 1986, is a very comprehensive legislation which is aimed at defending the consumer's interests in this new situation. At the appropriate times, the pertinent rulings of the Supreme Court, the High Courts, and those of the National Commission for Consumer Redressal, State Commissions for Consumer Redressal are also discussed. We are sure that this course helps the learners in understanding the fundamental legal framework governing banking and insurance sectors in India. The learners also would understand the rationale of the consumer protection provided under the Indian law, and they are expected to be conversant with the rights of the consumers with special reference to banking and insurance sectors. The objectives of the course include understanding the significance of banking business, studying the various banking legislations in India, studying the Reserve Bank of India, its functions, powers and control over banking in India, examination of the relationship between banker and customer, understanding the bank guarantees, LOC, that is letter of credit, and their operation, understanding the concepts of bankers' lien, set of banking frauds and the remedies therefore, studying the concept of insurance and its position in law, examining the Insurance Act and other related insurance laws, and understanding the latest amendments to the Insurance Act, and also understanding the history and evolution of the consumer protection and its present status with special reference to the Consumer Protection Act 2019. Ultimately, the course aims to equip the learners with the theoretical knowledge coupled with the practical and enforcement aspects, which will go a long way in protecting the rights of consumers, whether of banking or insurance sector. I am very sure that the candidates who enroll themselves for this course would be immensely benefited not only in their chosen profession, but also in protecting their own rights and the rights of their institutions, organizations, families and others. I welcome all of you to join the course, and more importantly also to register yourself for the exam and to utilize the services of the three experts, namely Professor A.V. Narasimha Rao on insurance, Dr. P. Bhaskar Mohan on banking, and Professor G.B. Reddy, that is yours truly, on the law of consumer protection. And the program will be coordinated by the teaching assistant Dr. Irfan Abbas. I welcome all of you to join the course and wish all of you the very best. Thank you very much.